In case you guys missed the community post, Starbucks raised its dividend. So Starbucks ended up declaring 53 cents per share quarterly, which is a 8.2% increase from the prior dividend of 49 cents. Ex-dividend date is November 9th, and they will be paying out November 25th. So congrats to all the Starbucks shareholders. Very awesome dividend raise for doing absolutely nothing. The next one that we did have this week that declared a dividend raise was Honeywell. So Honeywell declared $1.03 per share quarterly, which is a 5.1% increase from the prior dividend of 98 cents. Their ex-dividend date is November 9th, and they will be paying out December 2nd. Pretty awesome. Just that snowball is going to get better, bigger and bigger every single year. So it's very awesome. These two companies. The last one that we did get, which was Lockheed Martin. So earlier I did post another clip in the community section where they actually had the value incorrectly, but I did link out where if you went to Lockheed's website you could see the corrected amount. For some reason Seeking Alpha didn't have one, but they ended up correcting it. So Lockheed Martin ended up actually declaring $3 per share quarterly, which is a 7.1% increase from the prior dividend of $2.80. So they raised it by 20 cents every single quarter. Ex-dividend date is November 30th, and they will be paying out December 30th. So congrats to all the Lockheed Martin shareholders. Definitely awesome to see these growths. So definitely a lot of dividend raises this past week. What's up everybody, it's Investing Sensei here to bring you episode 154 of the portfolio update. So hopefully you guys are doing awesome. I definitely am. You guys know it's Sunday, and as you guys saw, we did get a lot of great dividend raises this past week. 3 great companies gave us just that passive income, and it just actually going to grow the snowball much larger. So definitely can't wait. It's the best passive income you could potentially have. But in this video I will be going over the portfolio update. I'll show you how the portfolio performed this week. It was a pretty rough week. I'll show you exactly how much our performance overall is, and then I'll show you the investment income, and then from there I'll show you the positions, and then I will also show you the history, which I actually ended up selling a company that I ended up buying differently. So I'll show you what I bought, what I sold, any dividends that came in, and as well what covered calls I actually sold, and how much I made this week just selling covered calls, because it's definitely a great tool to generate extra income on these dividend companies. As also you'll see here, if I pull up the Google Sheets, we come back every single week. We kick off this script that I do have completely available for free. We're actually trying to reach $300 on per month, estimated in dividends. So that is our goal. We're actually going to be wrapping up September here, which if you look at the quarterlies, this is going to be a great month. Hopefully we surpass the $800 for Q3 of 2022. Definitely excited for that. But we do have goals, guys, and I guess let me show you guys those. So first one, as you'll see, has not changed. 6,000 subscriber reach. You guys surpassed that. We're actually trying to get to 8,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing with the notification as well. Help out the channel by dropping a big thumbs up, guys. Definitely appreciate it in the long term. As well, you'll see number 2, which is the one that we mainly focus every single week. We're trying to get to $300 on average per month each quarter. We're very close. We're right around $20. After I show you which company I actually sold out of, you'll see that the dividend actually went down on average. So we will see how long that takes, but the other one is to reach $110,000 invested of my own money. You'll see that we're at $107,600. So we still have a little bit longer to go, but we still have about maybe 3 months or so. I think we'll definitely achieve it. Number 4 is actually definitely out of our reach, but number 5, guys, here is to continue to dollar cost average every single week $100 at a minimum. Definitely continue to doing that, as you'll see when I show you the history, and as well drip $20 additional towards a company that paid us out that week, which I ended up doing. And hopefully we can achieve that very soon, guys. You know, just getting $300, that's my main goal, and I'm so excited to see when we achieve it, because we're right now currently projected to make about $284, and that's about $16 more we got to go. And this is actually going to be down by the end of the video, but you know, we got to make these moves. We got to, you know, try to get better into better investments, and I'll show you which company I completely sold out of. But let's go ahead and go over here, guys, so I can actually show you. As you'll see, the personal value of the portfolio is quite down. It's at $160,766.41. You'll see that we're down about $3,259 for the day change, but overall we're actually down about $27,343.83, roughly around almost 15% down. So we're getting all these dividend raises, and you know, that passive income is continuing to roll in, but our capital appreciation of these portfolios just continues to go down. But you know, well, our main focus is to try to accumulate shares right now, because we're trying to actually help our older self now. Our younger self needs to help our future self, or I guess our older self, because you know, we want to try to live off of these dividends. We want to be able to make sure that we don't need a 9-to-5 job, and that we can retire early. But let me show you guys the performance here. As you'll see here, that unfortunately it does not show. It only shows it till September 29th, so it hasn't actually shown or registered September 30th, which was that Friday, and the market did drop quite a bit, but overall we're down about $25,000. And then you know, we're gonna continue seeing what happens. We're in it for you know, 15 years or so from now, so these will be cheap prices. All these dividends are getting reinvested at a cheaper price, so I'm definitely loving the red. I'm not panicking or anything. I would probably say I'm panic buying. Well, not really panic buying, but you know, I'm gonna continue to dollar cost average overall. But we're down about 13%, almost 14%. You'll see this downtrend, but in the long term we're going to flip this around to go upwards. If we look actually at the investment income, this is actually one of the beautiful things that I love about dividend growth investing. As you'll see that you saw the market, or I guess the portfolio itself, go down in value. These dividends are pouring in no matter that's happening, and they're actually getting reinvested into the portfolio to actually buy the companies at a cheaper price, and that means that we get to actually accumulate even more shares when those dividends get reinvested. But overall, you'll see we're projected to make about $281.70 on average on a monthly basis. You'll see November, that's what we're estimated to make, and then December, this is what we're about estimated to make, and for some reason it's not showing October, so we'll see why it's not showing that. But it's actually very, very awesome. We'll see by the end of the video if my script was very, very close or not. But let's go ahead and jump over here to positions so I can show you. You'll see that we're actually up about 23%. We're actually down overall. We were in about the 40% capital appreciation, and we're actually down. Not a big deal, guys. Here you'll see here that we do have some covered calls that should completely actually expired worthless. They should disappear shortly by hopefully in a day or two in the weekend, and you'll see these are the current positions here. One of the ones I do want to point out, guys, 100 shares here of Altria, and then 100 shares, or I guess 104 shares of Microsoft. So you know, pretty awesome there, so definitely excited for that. But let me go ahead and show you guys the history. So I do have it filtered out to start from September 26, 2022 all the way to the 1st of October. So if I scroll all the way down here, we'll start from the very bottom. You can actually ignore these were actually the covered calls I sold the previous week. But you'll see on the 26th of September, I did a sell to open, a Nvidia, or I guess a covered call Nvidia for a strike price of $137. That actually expired on the 30th of September. This was actually a weekly. We actually sold one of these. We collected a total of $52.35 after fees. The next one we did also on that same exact day, sell to open, a call on Apple for a strike price of $165. It actually also expired on the 30th of September. Apple's trading around 138, 140, somewhere around there. We actually sold two of these, and then we collected a total about $14.69. So that was pretty awesome there. That's passive income for us as well. Not really passive income, but I treat it as passive income because, you know, we're getting the dividends plus this extra premium we're collecting, and it's not much work needed to do this. So you'll see on the 26th, guys, we actually sold 3M, guys. They actually have a earplug lawsuit, definitely a huge lawsuit that I'm not really wanting to be involved with this company. I took some of the losses on it, and I was really tempted, especially because Microsoft has dropped so much that I think my money is better worth being in Microsoft. And as well, I did buy a little bit of Altria just to get to 100 shares so that I could potentially do covered calls. But I think majority of my money invested in Microsoft. Moving that money from 3M to Microsoft was the best decision, and I think we'll see that return in 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. It'll definitely be a better investment than having my money in 3M, especially because there's a lot more growth in Microsoft, especially in the dividend and also in capital appreciations. But you'll see that we sold 27 shares and also basically a total of 28 shares. We completely sold out of 3M. We made about, I guess, 3,000, or that's how much we got in cash, about 3,100. And then you'll see that same exact day we did a buy on Microsoft, and we did 4 shares, around $239. Beautiful price there. Hopefully Microsoft drops more because I would love to accumulate more shares. We spent right around $900 to buy those 4 shares, and that actually got us to 100 shares of Microsoft, which you'll see right away, guys. On the 26th, we sold to open here a call on Microsoft for a strike price of $257.50. That also expired on the 30th of September, so that was a weekly. We did one of those. We collected about $23.35, so we enabled this portfolio to start generating even more premium by getting Microsoft to 100 shares. You'll see on the 26th, we did actually a buy with Altria. Actually, we bought 1 share at $41.92, and then as well that same exact day we went ahead and just bought another 33 shares, and that actually reached us out to be roughly around 100 shares. We spent about $1,300, and hopefully we can start selling some covered calls on this company, so we'll see what happens there. On the 26th, we actually Waste Management actually reinvested its dividend back into itself, as well as Lockheed Martin, the drip functionality, so we were able to accumulate more shares, and hopefully the following quarter we should actually collect more dividends overall for these companies. On the 29th, guys, we actually bought a Nvidia, $20 worth of Nvidia, because they did pay us a dividend this past week. And as well, we bought another $20 of Pepsi, Bank of America, Union Pacific, and that's what we bought, $20 of these companies, because there were 4 companies that paid us great dividends this past week, and completely passive income there. On the 29th, remember, we do dollar cost average $100 every single week. We actually bought Microsoft here. We actually bought 4 full shares, spent about $941. Great purchases there at around $235. Definitely great deal there. On the 29th, you'll see that we got the Nvidia dividend, $4.80, and then Union Pacific also on the 30th we got $11.70, and then Bank of America $7.70 there. and as well PepsiCo of $6.90 in dividends on the 30th, and then the Nvidia dividend got reinvested. It was just a drip there, nothing much purchased, like 0.03 shares there for Nvidia. But that was actually the history. Quite a lot of activity there, especially with all the dividends pouring in, and then as well as selling those covered calls. But let me show you how much we actually collected in overall in options this past since we transferred over to Schwab and we enabled options for our portfolio, because remember in M1 Finance we were not able to do that. But this past week we actually made $90.39 in just covered calls. Pretty awesome overall total since we started on the 21st of August, which is roughly around maybe a little over a month, maybe a month and 2 weeks or so. We've collected $358.35 that we've collected, and that we've actually been able to deploy back into the portfolio to accumulate more shares and hopefully grow that dividend snowball much faster. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are actually selling covered calls or cash carry puts, or do you guys do options at all? Selling options is a beautiful way to generate some extra income with your portfolio. Obviously there is some risk, but I think it's definitely worth the risk there. If we look at the dividends, I'll show you as well. We can do this graph real quick, or this sum. I'll show you how much we made this past week, and passive income. You'll see here we made roughly around $35.65. We had to do absolutely nothing as well. Remember, we got those 3 dividend raises, and it's just a beautiful thing there, guys. I don't know how to express it enough there, but dividend payout, if I'll show you guys here, you'll see that these are the companies that are expected to pay us next, which will actually be great. This is actually going to be all of October. All the dividend raises here we got to the right as well. I do have this is actually a script I wrote. I have these all available for free. Again, all I ask in return is that you're subscribed with that notification if you have not done so. As well, drop a big thumbs up on the video if you haven't done so yet. The other thing here, we're gonna kick off the script. So 47, we'll go ahead and go to portfolio tools, get the latest dividends, and then this will get wiped, and it'll go out and search all the new companies that declared a dividend, and hopefully we pick up the Starbucks dividend as well as the Lockheed Martin and the Honeywell. But we'll see, because if it's not in the system yet, it won't pick it up. Looks like it didn't really pick it up yet, but we do have the Starbucks dividend raise here, right here for 8%, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, beautiful script that I do enjoy. If we look right here at the settings, guys, let's go ahead and wrap up this video by kicking off the last script. We're gonna delete this. Let's go ahead and jump over to personal capital so we can grab the latest positions of our portfolio. I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, so we're here at the personal capital under my Schwab account. Click on the green button. That actually copies the content of the portfolio into the clipboard, which then we can jump back to the Google Sheets, pay special values only, and then we are ready to go. If we go here in the holdings, you'll see that this is actually the positions broken out. Whenever I click portfolio tools, update portfolio holdings, this will actually get wiped, and it'll use the new version or the content we just pasted and parse it out for us. So let's go ahead and click on that. You'll see everything get wiped out. It's calculating everything or parsing it, and we'll see how much we've actually decreased our monthly income. I think it was right around $281 is what we're expected to make, which is this one's actually pretty weird here. I'm not sure why it's still showing 284, but overall you'll see dividend yield is 2.12%. Yield on cost is 2.62% compared to 2.61, and then yearly we're projected to make a little bit less than last time, $3,412, and then monthly apparently we're still expected to make about $284.33, which I'm okay with that. And then weekly $65.62. So on this one we did go down a bit, and then the day we went down by a penny. Hourly we still stayed at 39 cents, and then our 40 hourly work wage is $1.64. So this is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid an hourly rate of $1.64. We're going to try to get this to minimum wage one day, but we will see how long that takes. But overall, guys, this is actually all I have for you in this portfolio update. Thank you so much for sticking all the way through. Again, don't forget to subscribe with the notification if you have not done so. As well, drop a big thumbs up on the video, and if you stuck all the way to the very end, be sure to drop a hashtag raises, because we got some pretty awesome dividend raises this past week. Let me know if you guys got any other dividend raises that I'm not familiar with or I'm not invested in. I definitely would love to hear it in the comment section. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.